Hey, 25 weeks. How did we go after a holiday? Did I gain much weight on the holiday? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Let's have a look. Welcome back. Welcome back to my journey. I hope you've enjoyed it so far as much as I have. It's been great. It's been tough, but also had some great highlights. Today I'm just doing another update. 25 weeks, we're almost 6 months down. Just got back from a holiday and I want to talk about weight gain. So yes, before I went on holidays, I weighed in at 109.2, which is the lowest I've been for a long time. I didn't weigh myself just before I went on holidays. It was the Sunday before. On the holidays, I couldn't weigh myself because I'm on holidays and I didn't really care. But when I got back, I weighed myself and this is what the result was. So by the look at that, 600 grams I gained in, I think it was a 6-day holiday, 5-day holiday, whatever it was. So that's nothing. 600 grams is nothing. As soon as I got back, I prepped my food again and was back at the gym. And then I weighed in today and this is what it was. 109 even. So we lost that about 800 grams since Wednesday. So yeah, back on track again. With the weight gain, I know some people get a little bit down in the dumps. Oh, I'm gaining weight again, blah, blah, blah. Come on, man. Just readjust and move forward. Every time you have little ups and downs, you just got to readjust. Learn from where you're not going right. So that's why I suggest food journals and always just watching and looking at what you eat, seeing where the habits come in, where the good habits and bad habits come in. Try to maintain the good ones. Obviously, try to wean yourself off the bad habits. But on the holiday, it was great with the family. It was our first family holiday together. My 2 sisters, my brother-in-law, and all their kids. It was their Christmas present from me and my mum and my dad. We all pitched in and paid for a holiday for them. Yeah, it was really fun. We got on some good rides and it was great to get on theme park rides and not have to be told, sorry, you can't come on, you're too big. So yeah, that was pretty good. There was actually a couple of people in front of me in line on a couple of rides that they sort of got on, but they had to leave because they couldn't fit on the ride. And I sort of felt where they were coming from and how embarrassing that is because I've been there before. But now I'm just on and loving it, and the kids really love it because I can go on all the rides with them. Food-wise up there, I didn't really count calories or anything like that. I don't really do that here anyway, but I did eat a few more carbs than I normally would. I had bread a couple of times, and I've actually had bread since I've come back. I've been having the toast with Vegemite and smashed av. It's very delicious, very filling. I buy the low carb bread though when I do have it. But yeah, that's about it. I think I had too much carbs, weight gain. I walked a lot. I didn't really exercise besides walking. I was probably doing between 13 to 15,000 steps a day while I was up there. Swimming a little bit, but nothing too extreme. Yeah, it was great. It was a great holiday. It was the best thing was sitting on the plane, and the belt actually fit. Didn't have to ask for an extension. So for anyone who's travelled as a large person, you know that it's very uncomfortable and it's very disheartening when you go to sit down and the person's looking at you like, oh man, this person's sitting next to me. But now I feel pretty good and I fit nicely. And so back to the topic at hand, weight gain. I see a lot of people get disappointed about it, everything like that, but there's other ways to measure how you're tracking. You might be retaining water, you might be inflamed from training or something which causes you to have a little weight gain now and then. For females, especially hormonally, we're males, we're dumb, we don't know what it's like. We will never pretend to know what it's like to be a female, but the hormones in that play a big part in that. For males, it's a little bit easier. Once again, go team males. So what I'm trying to say is, don't just measure on the scales, measure in clothes and how you're feeling and your ability to do things. While I was on my holiday, I bought a pair of jeans and they're size 36. Let me say that again, they're size 36. I've never worn size 36. So that's a great standard, a great measure to see where I'm going, because before this I was a size 50, maybe 52. So 36 still hurts my brain when I say it. I can't comprehend it. But yeah, that's another way to measure. And if you do have a weight gain, like I said, readjust. Just readjust some things. Look back and go, okay, where was I going wrong? Oh yeah, that's right. I had a couple of drinks and I ate a little bit too much of this kind of food and this kind of food during the week. Readjust, reset, start again, and kick your metabolism into action again. I personally came straight back. On my trip for breakfast every day, I basically had bacon and eggs with avocado. That was basically every day. There was one morning I woke up and said, nah, I'm not having it. I can't take it anymore. And I had a protein shake, but generally it was bacon and eggs every day. And for lunch, a couple of little, I can't even remember what I was eating. It was just snacking all day, basically grazing all day. But got home, straight back onto it, meal prepped all my veggies, just had veggies for pretty much 3 days straight. It was really good for my body. It cleaned it out a bit. So that was great. So yeah, readjust, get back on track. And just lastly, I want to talk about something that sort of played on my mind while I was on holiday, and it might happen to you while you go. If you've had the surgery and you're about to go on holidays, or you go on holidays in the future and you're wondering what's it gonna be like. For me, a big thing about holidays is going out to dinner and lunch and trying all different foods and stuff. That's always been my thing when I travel. And yeah, I didn't go overseas this time. I went up to Queensland and stuff, but going out for dinner with family and friends, I felt, for the first time, I felt a little bit of an outsider, because I couldn't, have the burger. I couldn't have the big meals and stuff like that. It dragged me down a little bit. But in the back of my mind, I was like, you've done this for a reason. Don't worry about it. And it was great that everyone was supportive of me. They knew that what I'm doing, and they didn't, I don't want to say judge, but they didn't, some people were like, just eat a burger, just eat that. They weren't like that. They were like, choose what's best for you. But I will say I went to the first restaurant on the first night we got there to visit my auntie and uncle and cousins and stuff, and saw the menu and I was like, okay, what do we got? Chicken wings. That should be fine. Entree, chicken wings. I thought maybe 4 or 5 chicken wings will come out. I'll try and get 2, 3 away, and we'll be good. It came out, there was like 12 chicken wings in this thing, and I'm looking at it going, what? I can't eat this. But it was great because I got about 3 down, and then the rest of the family just dug in and ate them, helped me out with it. It was a good share plate, we could say. But yeah, that's probably the only thing that's been playing on my mind a little bit, was when I was traveling and I couldn't really eat the big cuisines and stuff like that, which was my downfall in the first place. But sometimes, because I'm going overseas at the end of the year, I want to try their foods. The best way to travel is to try cuisines in different countries, and yeah, I'm a bit concerned about that. Well, I don't want to say concerned, but I'm a bit iffy about that kind of stuff, but we'll get there. Everything else is going great, but yeah, that was my one thing. If you're going on holidays, make sure if you're going out for dinners and stuff that you're prepared to understand that you can't just order a big burger, because you're just going to waste your time and money. So look on the website if you know where you're going, find out what they've got, see what you can do, talk to the waiters and at the restaurants and say, look, I've had surgery, or if you don't want to say that, say, look, I can't really eat that much. Can I get a small serving or something like that? It just helps you visually and mentally, because when a plate comes out and it's a massive plate of food, your brain sort of goes a bit crazy, like, hey, we're not supposed to do this, and oh, this is what we used to do, let's go again. but you know you can't. So try and minimize it, or even ask for your main meal and then ask for a little plate. Take what you want off that main meal, put it on that little plate, and keep that in front of you and keep the big plate away. It's just a visual thing for your mind. It helps me out a lot. I always put it in small servings because but the small servings is full, so to me it looks like a lot, when in reality we know it's only enough to keep us going. I think that's it from me today. Thanks for watching. Once again, I'm trying to do midweek videos. I'm just so busy with life and things, but we're going to get on it this week. Hopefully I'll do a video about injuries, because currently I have another one, but we're going to move through it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you give it a thumbs up if you liked it. If not, give it a thumbs down. Whatever, doesn't bother me. Do this for me, not for you, but sometimes for you. Until then, I'll see you on the flip side. A ciao!